So, growing up as a child, voices hung, plunge, other things. Subconscious thoughts, emotions. There's no difference growing up. As I express, I would turn around, see people smiling, smirking to my negative emotions, what I went through in the home, or tattoos, scars. Many students and the community, they were in communication. That's why Widget and many others, they were fascinated of wanting me to see a person shooting heroin, reminding me of my father. He used to shoot heroin. Years later, there's patterns of game his father heroin, weird stuff. But my mother never kissed a girl. This 50 Cent song came up confused, kissing a girl. She tried to frame me going through fag ass shit that was organized to be spiritual or satellite, physical, emotional situations that creators proving. So the voices and all that caught situations of actions that was monitoring through satellite. Okay, there were different voices that were linked to different situations that many people get. And white folks at Southgate, they didn't tell my mother that they were in communication with a spirit that was linked to me being hung. Okay, some were over her head about it, but my mother was in communication spiritually and silent about it. Some of them people, all of them were on board with the same type of games they were playing with her. And they were really not on her side. Two birds in the air, one's a roll, birds at the beach. There's three all together, one land on the boat, it's a roll, it's together. So yeah, these are the situations. Okay, a lot of people are blocked from being able to fully have their minds and brain open to spiritual communication. Okay, and this is the battle that I had to prove those that grew up with without voices. Here and there, who's playing into whatever voice, action with spirits manipulating that, or this or this. There's so much going on, but it's the same patterns, Growing up, philosophy and others didn't have to do what they did, just like Londos, and Hispanics, and the rest. A lot of people were playing into voices over my head, thinking they're doing something. Just like a lot of citizens go through this worldwide. This is the problem, okay? There's too many people playing prep a situation to brand one in the game. You buy Coca-Cola, all of a sudden, you want some cocaine shit. Or any other product, you know what I mean? So I was crying and basically whining to Sasha and myself for years and publicly. And my emotions, I would see white folks buy water bottles of wine. I reported once Colorado Springs, white folks hopping out on crutches and parking their car in handicapped spots, different license plates, different situations. They did all they can to see my heart and mind, okay? And there's been no compensation. My innocence was proven when I went away to Colorado and lost an emotions at a hotel. I parked in the truck. Dogs crying, so all my emotions of me not hearing the voices with them in communication. So you don't hear the voice, your emotions is linked to being dragged and pulled to someone else hearing the voice or whatever's going on. Okay, people like to take advantage. Kevin didn't have to do that situation. I don't want to hear, hey, because Tony, military, took me way out there, and conflict that certain Hispanics caused between me growing up and this and that. He had a relative from long ago. They didn't bother me. Okay, their mother and father corrected their actions, but their kids would piss on my shirt. Tony's in trouble for doing what he done. You don't take a child to Tijuana. But somehow there was a situation of possibly they knew that going way out there was a link to the brain and satellites situation. Okay, Kendrick Lamar, your through voice speaks, just like Kanye West and everybody else, Dub C and the rest. All y'all make songs fraudulent in the reality, you're in trouble. Okay. That's just a harsh reality. Yeah, we already went to different places expressing the fuck me, punk T-ass shit. We're in areas they haven't been followed. I'm scared I want to do this. Police outside, ambulance parked, afraid to leave the room. Then I tried to tell my brother, it's a faggot, George, when NHC called me a faggot. These are the same games that they've been trying to play. I left that gang a long time ago. Never asked nobody to do anything. I didn't retaliate. I didn't try to go look for people. Moved on with my life. Same thing with Orlando. I felt the energy, him coming to my home after my mother died. He wanted redemption, trying to leave me at his house alone, thinking I would steal. I told him, just lock your doors. I want to be inside. I'll sleep in the car. I wasn't online on board verbally, but Lonnie and many others thought they were ahead of the game. And it's confirmed Mark thought he was king of the city, allowing these kind of situations to occur. God said he's only the king of eating king taco. Confess his sins, what's going in, he ain't getting in. You might well just speak just like Nacho. But you also play Nacho games. Okay, comes to all gangs around on this side. Travieso won races. That will resurrect that SA gang first, versus any other situations around here. But every gang, you have to be rebirthed. Okay, it makes no sense for you to think and continue to get in heaven and your kids is part of your energy of being a gangbanger or in a simple situation, pimp, drug dealer, crime, cartel. It's not going to work out that way. But it's proving gang stalking to the finest. My life, many others worldwide. It makes no sense for a white person to say blacks are beating them up in Colorado, branding me like I'm part of some shit, and the shit that I'm going through. Okay, there's a song called "No Guns, No Caskets." Harold Moretz Hell and many others organizing these situations of conflict, gun games. That's Kevin Lewis's objective: shit in yards, leave a signature, being told by satellite, spirit, whatever, and it's just foul. People that are not in the negatives with God, they'll flip it around as if you are, and they'll aggress. And it's very sad. This person here, ex-Dodger player, it's how you feel about the Dodgers employees that are going through brain injury, and he's going through spiritual stuff too. And he uses drugs. He acts like a fag and everything else. I doubt from here and there, but I see a lot of devilish spirits in him. Okay. As you see, they act like they care. Just like Shaq and everybody else wants to brand people in their games and every other person. We're not going to play along with this shit. It's not about getting y'all killed to hurt like y'all try to do me and others. Everybody go to jail.